Group leadership and diversity. Group leadership in counseling and therapy is a multifaceted process that involves understanding the various factors that influence leadership effectiveness, developing the necessary skills for successful group facilitation, and navigating the complexities of cultural diversity within groups. Effective group leadership is not only about guiding the group toward its objectives, but also about being sensitive to the diverse backgrounds and experiences that members bring to the group. One of the primary factors influencing group leadership is the leader's level of experience and comfort with leading groups. For someone who has just started working as a group leader, it is recommended that they begin with a small discussion group to gradually build their confidence and effectiveness. This approach allows new leaders to become familiar with group dynamics in a less complex setting before moving on to larger or more challenging groups. Experience also helps leaders develop their own style, which can be crucial in establishing their authority and creating a supportive environment for group members. Leadership skills that lead to successful groups are varied and depend on the group's goals and the specific challenges it faces. In a social skills group for children, for instance, the leader might use a leader-directed and interpersonal style, employing exercises and thought-provoking questions to help members learn and practice new skills. This approach allows the leader to maintain control over the group's direction while also fostering interaction among members, which is essential for skill development. Effective group leadership also involves understanding the different stages of group development and adjusting one's leadership style accordingly. When leading a group with a culturally diverse membership, the beginning stage might need to last a couple of sessions or longer. This is necessary because members might be uncomfortable with one another due to cultural differences. By extending the beginning stage, the leader allows the group members more time to build trust and rapport, which is critical for the group's success. A flexible leadership style that adapts to the needs of the group at each stage of development is key to facilitating a cohesive and effective group. The role of the group leader is critical in facilitating a supportive and productive environment, especially in the early stages of a group's formation, when members may feel anxious about sharing personal information or being judged by others. A leader can use encouragement and support to ease this anxiety by normalizing the discomfort of new situations and offering reassurance through both verbal and nonverbal communication. Simple actions like maintaining an open posture, using a warm tone, and providing positive reinforcement can create a welcoming atmosphere that helps members feel more at ease and willing to participate. Cultural sensitivity is another crucial aspect of group leadership, especially in diverse groups. A leader who was offered to lead a group of men suffering from panic attacks needed to consider their readiness to lead a group of that type and composition. Cultural sensitivity involves not only being aware of cultural differences, but also understanding how these differences might affect group dynamics and individual behavior. Leaders must be equipped to recognize and address any cultural issues that arise within the group, ensuring that all members feel respected and included. Co-leadership can also be an effective strategy in group work, particularly in diverse or challenging groups. For co-leading to be successful, co-leaders must like each other, work as a team, and be secure in their position within the group. This dynamic allows co-leaders to support each other, share the responsibilities of leadership, and provide different perspectives that can enhance the group process. Co-leadership is especially beneficial in large groups or groups with complex dynamics, as it allows for more comprehensive management of the group's needs. However, group leadership also comes with its challenges, particularly when dealing with difficult group members. For instance, if a leader is faced with a group member that they do not like, the recommended approach is to try to find a co-leader or make the group as interesting as possible for both members and the leader. This strategy helps to mitigate the potential negative impact of the leader's feelings on the group. If the leader cannot avoid leading the group or change their feelings about the member, thorough planning and professional boundaries can help to minimize any anti-therapeutic effects. Dealing with prejudiced, narrow-minded, or insensitive group members is another challenge that requires a firm and sensitive approach. The leader should interrupt a member's comments when those comments are detrimental, hurtful, or harmful to other members. If the member cannot refrain from making judgmental or prejudiced comments after the leader has raised their awareness of how these comments affect others, the leader may need to ask the member to leave the group. This approach ensures that the group remains a safe and supportive environment for all members, which is essential for effective group work. Storming, the stage of group development characterized by conflict and competition, is least likely to occur when leaders provide structure. By setting clear expectations and maintaining a consistent leadership style, leaders can help prevent the conflicts that often arise during the storming stage. Structure provides a sense of stability for group members, reducing anxiety and helping them to focus on the group's objectives rather than on interpersonal conflicts. In co-leadership models, one approach that emphasizes collaboration is the shared leading model, where co-leaders are committed to discussing goals and activities for each session. This model promotes a cohesive leadership team that works together to guide the group effectively. Shared leadership allows for a balanced distribution of responsibilities and can enhance the group's overall experience by providing multiple perspectives and areas of expertise. Leadership skills also include the ability to manage the group's focus during sessions. For example, if a member has been talking for a while, the leader's decision to shift the focus from the member to a topic relevant to others in the group demonstrates an important leadership skill. This can be done by saying, "Let's focus on another issue equally important to this one." This action, known as cutting off, helps to keep the group on track and ensures that all members have the opportunity to participate in the discussion. Another way to keep members engaged is to shift the focus from a person to an exercise. To do this, the leader might pair the members up to discuss their thoughts and feelings about what was shared. Similarly, saying, "Can we wait a moment on that until John is finished?" is an example of holding the focus on John, which shows respect for the speaking member and maintains the group's structure. Leaders must also be aware of common mistakes in group leadership, such as attempting to conduct therapy without a contract, spending too much time on one person, or focusing on an irrelevant topic. These mistakes can undermine the group's effectiveness and hinder the progress of individual members. A contract, whether formal or informal, sets clear expectations for the group and helps to ensure that all members are committed to the group's objectives. Spending too much time on one person can alienate other members and disrupt the group's flow, while focusing on irrelevant topics can lead to disengagement and a lack of progress. Developing cultural sensitivity in groups is essential for creating an inclusive environment where all members feel valued and respected. Leaders can assess cultural influences on group behavior by observing how members interact, communicate, and respond to different situations. Understanding these influences allows leaders to tailor their approach to meet the needs of the group and address any cultural issues that may arise. For example, in a group with diverse cultural backgrounds, leaders might need to adjust their communication style or modify certain activities to ensure that all members can participate fully.